everyone, and welcome to Baby Bump Tuesday. This is week 18. My body has been going through a couple changes, so I kind of wanted to go over that. Right now, lying on my back seems to bother me going to sleep. I guess what's happening is if I do lay straight on my back, I feel like an arch, so the lower back never touches the bed or the couch or whatever I'm lying down on. So I'll wake up and I can't move. So right now, I've completely started sleeping on my side because that's the only way I could wake up and not feel too much back pain. So at week 18 you might find some discomfort. You kind of get warnings that you won't be able to sleep on your back or on your stomach. The stomach it didn't bother me too early on, but it was just in my mind I didn't feel right sleeping on my stomach. And I continued to sleep on my back, but now I'm starting to notice that it's not as comfortable anymore. So around week 18, if you can't sleep on your back anymore, they say your left side is your best side to sleep on because the baby gets the most oxygen. I don't know how strict that is. I sleep fine on my right side or on my left. I try to sleep on my left just because I read that, but I don't know if it makes a huge difference or not. This is just something I read about. Something weird, and it doesn't like bother me or hurt or anything, but I noticed lately, is I have an innie, my belly button's an innie, and right now it's starting to pop out and it looks a little bit silly. And it also has like a little bruise on the inside. Not the type of bruise that it hurts, it just looks purple or even dirty kind of. So if you see that happening, it's normal, and I guess it's because people that have innies, their skin is not used to being touched or rubbed on, and now my clothes always kind of rub on it, so I guess it kind of aggravates it and it makes it purple looking like a bruise. But yeah, I just noticed that this week and I was kind of like, oh my god, what happened? It was like overnight type of thing. So if your belly button starts to look kind of silly, it's pretty funny to me. I wanted to take some time to talk about medicines you take when you're pregnant. As you know, we are not allowed to take a lot of medicines, and you know of it, but you don't really consider it until comes a time that you really, really have to take medicine. And if you can already tell from my voice, I'm kind of getting over what was kind of a bad cold, short but bad. I had a really bad headache this past week for 2 days, and I usually don't get headaches when I get colds, but this time I did get a headache and a fever, and it lasted just 2 days severely. And when that happened, I was kind of like, oh no, what can I take? I'm pregnant, I can't take a lot of things, and it kind of became an issue. So it's not an issue until it happens, I guess. I did end up taking Tylenol, which I read was safe when you're pregnant. They say to stay away from Advil and aspirin. So I did take Tylenol, not too much because I really don't like the idea of taking medicine while pregnant. So with that being said, I do have a couple home remedies that you can do, which I do even before I was pregnant. My husband and I, we do honey and lime. So we do a tablespoon of honey and half of the lime we squeeze into a cup, and we microwave it for about 10-15 seconds, no more, because it gets really hot. And this helps for really bad coughs and sore throats. And for the coughs, it's amazing because one night, it was before I was cold, but I was just coughing and coughing. And you know when you're kind of, you know you should go and do it, but you're kind of lazy and you don't do it. My husband did it for me anyway, so I took it and I did not cough one more time that entire night. So we know that it works really well, and I like to take it. So if you're looking for kind of a safe alternative, I would do something like that. The only reason I took the Tylenol was because I had a headache, and I'm not used to having headaches, and it was like pounding type of headache where you didn't want to get up or move or do anything because it felt like someone was hitting you in the head. So if there's something you can do to take that's kind of a home remedy or something kind of natural, I would recommend it. And at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and put a list of medicines that they say you can take. And also, if I do know of a way of treating it kind of naturally, I'll add that in there as well. Another thing you can do was we were drinking green tea. The tea kind of just because of the warmth, and it just makes you feel good. And then we were having chicken soup. And chicken soup kind of has, it's kind of believed to have like a placebo effect on the cold virus. So by placebo effect, I mean if you believe something will work strongly, your belief alone will help you. Kind of like the sugar pill studies. They give people a sugar pill and tell them it'll cure whatever disease or symptom they have, and it does end up happening, but it's because they believe that it would help them. That's kind of what I mean by the chicken soup. So that tends to help. We had a bunch of chicken soup too. Go ahead and do that. And I mean, for this video, I pretty much just wanted to get the information out there. It's going to be a short video, but I do think it's really important to have somewhere you can go that'll tell you, hey, take these medicines and stay away from these medicines, because I was doing a lot of Googling, and some people would say, yes, you can take it. Other people would say, no, you can't take it. And I came across this website, which I can't remember the name, but it was what doctors recommend, a list of things you can take. So I'll go ahead and add that at the end of the video. And like I mentioned in all my videos, if anyone does have any information on this, if you've been sick during your pregnancy and you know what to take, I would love home remedies and more natural things. So if you do know of things, please go ahead and comment below, let us all know. I'm sure there are other people that have the same questions, and you can't always trust the internet. So I look forward to hearing from you. And until next Baby Bump Tuesday, stay beautiful. Bye.